Folks, ladies and gentle cars, my name is Farkle8000, and welcome back to the July in August competition, and we're down to the final rounds of this competition. We've completed the marathon, that is round number 1. We've completed the jog, that is round number 2, and now it's time for the sprint of rounds 3, 4, and 5. We will have a top 2 fighting in this competition for the first time since the Christmas competition in 2021. Fun fact, Symbol won that competition, and he is one of the competitors who have advanced to round 3. Speaking of which, a quick reminder right here of the competitors who have advanced. We will have 5 races in round 3, 2 races in round 4, and then at least 2 races in round 5 to crown a winner. There are no New Yorkers who advanced to this round, and there are 2 out of the 12 top 15 contenders for the 2026 All-Star New Year's Tournament. There's Mock, who came in 4th plus 63. He was the highest and in the best position of anyone. And then there is Polar, who was the first out at minus 18. He will 100% be entering the top 10 in this competition. The question is, though, by how much? So now, without further ado, let's get to racing in round number 3 to find out who will be the Fast 5 of this competition. We begin round number 3 from right to left with Bleu, Rookies, Cheetah, and Strip, and Future. And it's going to be Cheetah, maybe a slight lead coming through the transition of bounds. And now he's on the side of the track. It's Future and Strip battling for the lead. A photo finish. And I don't know who got the win. It's going to be Strip. I thought for a moment it was Future, but no, it is Strip. Continuing on this career competition, he has been bad all year long, but something happened between Race and Land and this competition that has just lit a fire under him. He is storming to the front. He wants to win this competition. He just got himself 1 round closer. Next up, we've got Rookie, Polar, Plymouth, X8, and Hyper Ice. This is the final 4-car race of this competition. And as per usual, it's Plymouth come in the lead through the transition. Now he's sideways. Same with X8. X8 straightens up. It's going to be Polar with the win. Plymouth is going to drift all the way to the finish line. But a chance at winning this competition, or at least getting closer to the top 15, has just been dashed. Luckily, he didn't DNF, but he did not get the finish he needed. X8 as well, getting sideways, and luckily he was able to straighten himself up, but still lost a lot of ground. It's Polar getting the win, advancing himself 1 step closer to his first career win. Next up, we've got Base, Symbol, and Demon. And it looks like it's Symbol, maybe a slight lead coming through the transition. A wobble right there. That'll drop him back. It's Demon in the lead, though. Symbol's still right there. As they cross the line, it's gonna be Demon getting the win. Symbol was right there, but coming through that transition as he was practically tied with Demon for the lead, he wobbled. He hit his front end and his back end on opposite walls, and that was enough to lose him. Just enough speed to lose to Demon. Demon, who's never competed in a top 2 competition before, or top 2 regular competition before, is advancing himself to round 4. Next up, we've got Missile, Fangs, and Rookie Roadster. And it looks to be maybe Fang slightly ahead. It's Roadster through the transition, a wobble for lanes 2 and 3. It's Missile in the lead, but here comes Roadster to steal it before the line. Roadster looking for his second career win. Looked like he had lost it. Coming through that transition, he bounced and he wobbled, but then just hit the nitro button or just hit the gas because he has that much speed. Drove next to Fangs, then next to Missile, and then past them both. That was a drive right there for Roadster. Possibly a competition winning drive. This is the final race of round number 3, and it contains all rookies. We've got Nerve Hammer, Mach, and Salty in his very first competition. And it looks like Salty is slight lead coming through the transition. Actually, a big lead, a bounce there by Mach. It's Nerve Hammer and Salty in the lead. It's tight across the line. I think... No, it's Nerve Hammer. It's Nerve Hammer who's gonna just barely get the win. And my first round pick, or my first round prospect of Salty, is gonna be eliminated in round 3. His first competition, he beat the points leader. He beat, rookie competitors, and he almost made it to round 4. This was an impressive competition right here for Salty. It makes me optimistic for his future this season and possibly for other seasons as well. It's Nerve Hammer getting an unexpected victory. Mach, the highest in the best position in that top 10 in points right there. Looking for the All-Star New Year's tournament for next season. Eliminated here in round 3, but he is more than likely gaining on that cut line. And here is your fast 5. We have Strip, Polar, and Demon in one race. We have Roadster and Hammer in another, so guaranteed to have a rookie in that final race. But who wins this competition? Oh, we have 2 competitors in this race who have won this season, and that's Demon and Roadster. So we're in a position to where we could have not only a first-time winner this season, but a first-time winner in a competitor's career. Now, this is where I will give you my predictions. I'm not entirely confident on them, but I've given it some thought. And so, here goes nothing, I guess. Race number 1, I'm gonna pick Strip. He's been super impressive this entire competition. He had a rough start, but he's rolling in this one. Was really impressive. Round 1, round 2, got the victory in round 3. And so I think Strip will get the victory once more and advance himself to the next round with a chance to win his very first competition. In race 2, I'm going a little more conservative. I'm going with Roadster. Roadster has won this year, has shown better speed than Nerve Hammer. I think has shown better speed than Nerve Hammer this entire competition, not just season. So I think Roadster will get the win there and advance himself to the top 2. And round 5, who wins? 5 competitors fighting for 2 slots that are open in round number 5. We'll be back in just a second to show you round number 4. Welcome back to the July and August competition. It is time to run round number 4 and find out who the top 2 will be. In race 1, our final 3-car race of this competition, we've got rookies Strip and Polar and veteran Demon. Who is the first competitor to advance to the top 2? And it looks like it's Demon, a slight lead coming through the transitional wobble. He's now on the side of the track, falling back. It's tight coming chance at his 20th career win and a second on the season. We're gonna have an all-rookie top 2. Polar, looking for his first career win, makes up slot number 1. I know I picked Roadster to advance to round 5, but it is no longer a want, but a desperate need. For Roadster to win this race against Nervehammer, go all the way back to the final round of the February competition. There was Roadster and there was Polar. Polar came up second place in that competition. I'm more than confident that Polar wants redemption from that competition. He's in position now. I guess the only part that is missing from this redemption is Roadster. He lines up in lane number 1 in this race with Nervehammer. They're both rookies who joins Polar in the top 2. And it looks like it's Roadster with the lead coming through the transition. No wobble from either competitor. But now Roadster's doing it down the track. It's going to be Nervehammer getting the win. Here is your top 2. A wobble there for Roadster. Bouncing off the walls a little bit as the race went on. Nervehammer stayed clean and straight. And Nervehammer will fill up that second spot in the top 2. Which means we will have another first-time winner this season, not just in the year, but in their career. We've got Polar, who's run the whole season, Nervehammer, who came in not long after June. I think his first competition was the June competition. No, it was May. May was his first competition, and he has been speedy and consistent ever since. Who wins? Oh my goodness, this was not the top 2 I envisioned when we started this competition. Who wins? That is the question now. Well, we'll be back in just a second to bring to you the top 2 and introduce to you the top 2 as well. We started with more than 260 competitors. We've reduced them down to 66, to 17, to 5, and now we're down to the top 2. Folks, ladies and gentlecars, I hope you're ready to meet your top 2 of the July and August competition, because I'm ready to introduce them. Starting in lane number 1, it's Polar. We've got 2 rookies in this round fighting for their first career win. Polar has run since competition number 1. He had a great start to the season, but has faltered recently in the last couple. He was 11th in points, minus 18 to the cut line. A win right here would not only get him into the top 10, but erase his top 10 worries all together. But he's got to go up against a competitor also looking for their first career win, and that's Nervehammer. Nervehammer's first competition was May. He's been running really, really well ever since. Had a chance at winning Race and Land, but eliminated himself, and he has come back with a vengeance in this competition. He is 197th in points. He wants to not only better that, but he wants his first career win today as well. Nervehammer starting in lane number 4. So now, as competitors line up at the start line, how does one of these competitors score their first career win? Well, drivers will line up in their respective lanes, lanes 1 and 4 in this case, and race down the track. The finishing order will be noted. They'll swap lanes and they'll race again. If a competitor wins 2 in a row, they win the competition. If not, they will swap lanes, move inside 1, and then swap lanes again in lanes 2 and 3. And then after that, we'll do it again until a race 9. A race 9 is a one and done. We've only had 2 things throughout the entire history of the Diecast competition series get to that point. One of them was the 2021 championship finale, fighting for 5th and 6th. The other one was the All-Star New Year's tournament from earlier this year. So that is worth noting. It is also worth noting that the last regular competition we ran, which was the June competition, it went, I believe, to a race 3 or 4. So it is possible that we go further than those first 2 races. Now, competitors are lined up at the start line, prepped, and ready to go. Who takes the advantage in race number 1? A reminder of your lineup: we have Polar in lane 1, Nerve Hammer in lane 4. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe Nerve Hammer in the lead. A little bounce there for Polar, but he's in the lead just barely as they cross the line. It is going to be Polar grabbing the advantage in race 1. Polar, looking for redemption from February, snatches the advantage in race 1. If he wins the next race, it's over. Drivers are lined back up at the start line. They've swapped lanes, and they're now prepped and ready to go. And look at Nerve Hammer there in lane 1. He's been running in reverse this entire competition. He's now running forwards. He knows if he runs in reverse again, it's over. He will not be able to win this competition. He's pulling out all the stops to try and score his first career win. Polar has the advantage, looking for redemption from February. Can he close the deal? And it looks like another relatively even start, bouncing a big. It was Polar through the transition. It's gonna be an easy victory for Nerve Hammer. And a mistake from Polar through the transition is gonna give Nerve Hammer the advantage. And now we're set and ready once again for a race 3. We're going past those 2 races, and Nerve Hammer now has the advantage. The drivers are lined back up at the start line, prepped and ready to go. They have swapped lanes and moved inside 1, so that means Polar is in lane 2, Nerve Hammer in lane 3. In the last race, the pressure got to Polar. Does it happen here for Nerve Hammer? He has the advantage. Can Nerve Hammer close the deal, or does Polar snatch it back? And it's Polar, maybe a slight lead. Now it's Nerve Hammer, a bounce again, and Polar's on the side of the track. It's going to be an easy victory for Nerve Hammer, and he is going to win the July and August competition. Nerve Hammer is your winner. The pressure once again got to Polar, and he made yet another fatal mistake. He will snatch defeat from the jaws of victory for the second competition this season, and it's gonna be Nerve Hammer getting his first career win. Oh my goodness, I never saw this coming. I did not think Nerve Hammer was going to be able to score the victory. I thought it was going to be able to be Polar. This entire round changed in race number 2 when Nerve Hammer switched his position. He knew he wasn't winning this competition going backwards. He pulled out everything he could and switched to going forwards, and that is what gave him the 2 in a row in race 2 and 3 to score the victory. That is incredible there for Nerve Hammer. Polar will get second place and be gaining a crap ton of points on the cut line, but it could have been better. He could have been locked in with a win in this competition. A win this season will get you locked into the All-Star New Year's Tournament in 2026. Nerve Hammer, I mentioned it, he's 197th in points. A win was the only way he was going to get in, and that's what he did. He went out, and after the rough finish to Race and Land, a competition he could have won, he came out and got the job done this time. Incredible. Very well done there to Nerve Hammer. And now, with the competition over, here is your top 25. On the left, you can see the standings before Race and Land. On the right, you can see the standings after the July and August competition. Many things to note here. Mock now triple digits above that cut line. If he keeps doing what he's doing in a few competitions, he will be off the list entirely, because it will be mathematically impossible, or at least visually mathematically impossible for him to fall out of the top 10. Polar, plus 91. I don't know the math right there, but from minus 18 to plus 91, I know it's more than a 100-point swing, which is just incredible. Showed up in this competition. You notice Elliott has fallen to 20th place baseline, now in 25th as well. And we have a tie. Not for first, but for 15th. We have a three-way tie with Sunny, Comscope, and Base. Sunny, I believe, eliminated round number 1, but still gaining quite a lot of points because of how high up and how well he performed in Race and Land. Comscope and Base, I believe, advanced to round 2. And Base actually made it to round 3 as well, so him gaining a ton of spots. Voltage and Symbol pull their way in as well, minus 70 and minus 84. They are locked in to the All-Star New Year's Tournament, though. Voltage, an All-Star New Year's Tournament winner. Symbol, a champion of the series. So they are automatically locked in, but they're still on this list because they are taking up spots from other competitors. Diablo as well falls out. That gap shrinks between 10th and 11th. It is now Carrera on the cut line. Diablo, now the first competitor out. And the points lead. I mentioned it when Comic got eliminated at the end of round number 1. That is 90-something points lead. 95 points lead was going to shrink. Roadster finishes 3rd in this competition. So he reduced that down to now just 60 points between first and second place. It looks like it might be a rookie winning this championship, which is always exciting. And that's it. That'll do it for this competition coming out at the end of August. It's not where I wanted to release this competition, but my just schedule just everything that happened in July just did not go my way. I did not do what I needed to do that month, and so therefore this competition is coming out way later than it should be. I hope you enjoyed it, because it will be the last race day July competition we will be having for a very long time. Race and Land will likely still be on the schedule next year, but a race day will not be. This season has taught me a lot about what we can and cannot do throughout the season. So, a great learning opportunity right here. We will make sure things are on time later, or I guess things are on time next year. Speaking of on time, we're also late to the August competition. It is the end of August, so the August competition is probably going to be coming out in September. And then the September competition will be coming out late September. And then we have October, then we have Halloween, then November, then December, and then the season finale, the Christmas competition. And then the year is over. This year has gone by fast, and we've just made it to halfway technically. It's been a good season, and I hope you're subscribed to keep watching it, because it's only going to get better. This competition makes sure of it. And that's it. That is the July and August competition. Congratulations to Nervehammer once again for winning this competition, his first career competition as a rookie. And until next time, folks, ladies and gentle cars, my name is Farkle8000, and we'll see you later.